Hello, people. Welcome back. I'm All Things Sugar and Shay Sade. Hey, and this is the live debrief. And in this episode, I'm talking about Love Island USA Season 8, Episode 3. Okay, we're there. Okay, we're back. Hopefully everybody is coming over. You should have hopefully just watched the live about Love Island UK, and this side is USA. Hello, people. Hey, Saf. Hey, Ronka. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Sarah Kaya. Okay, cool. All right. Am I sounding okay? Because I had to do a few little technicals. So I'm hoping everything is sounding good. I'm sure you'll tell me. Hey, Narissa, how you doing? Hey, Green Flowers. This is a good episode. Yes, it was. Guys, what are you giving last night's episode? Sound is good. Amazing. Thank you. What are you giving last night's episode out of 10, please? Who's your MVP? Who's your LVP? Because there was a lot going on last night. There really was. The bombshells are back. Obviously, they've made their choices. They played a game yesterday. There was a lot going on. There was a lot going on. Hey, Holy. How's it going? Oh, okay, cool. Is that Nicole? Yes, we were saying we missed Nicole, man. Seriously, I'm glad that she's doing okay. Okay, she'll be back soon. That's amazing. That's cool. Cool. But yeah, Green Flowers is saying, hey, Jeanette, how are you? Is giving it 8. Okay, cool. Good. 8 out of 10. MVP is Trinity for that car info. Oh, my God. Trinity, yeah? You know what? I think I'm going to absolutely love Trinity's commentary, but she shocked me with that she absolutely shocked me with that. Like, seriously. We'll get into it. Seriously. Maya's giving it a 9. Sarah Destiny at 8. Jeanette a 9. Saf at 8. This is what I'm saying. The thing is, yeah... The US just know what the hell they're doing. They just know. They got this concept. They're just like, bet, we can do this. We can run this. Oh, my God. They really done well. Ronke's at 8 as well. I give it 8. Yeah, I'm there with you. I've given it 8 out of 10. I think it was a pretty good episode. My MVP is Trinity, just for her being pretty and unbothered. Do you know what I mean? Because she's just like, okay, I'm with Bryce again now. Okay, cool. My LVP is Kenzie, because she should have talked to Zach. I didn't really like that. I didn't really like the way she was coming across. Like, I think I like Kenzie, but I didn't really like that at all, because it shouldn't be this deep. And the thing is, it's not like the guy blindsided. It's not like Sean, yeah, where Sean was blindsided by Beatriz, like, completely. He had no inkling whatsoever that woman didn't like him. Like, not didn't like him, wanted to explore options. Do you know what I mean? Like, he had no inclination whatsoever. Whereas, you know, Zach told Kenzie, like, you're not really my type. Like, he told, you know. So she was just doing too much to me. So she's my LVP. Honestly, let me get some more thingies. Yeah, same stuff, same. Greenflower said, I think the US works better as they don't care about looking bad in public. It seems they're there for fun. Yeah, 100%. And they'll be talking out all their business. They're talking out all their business, and they don't care. Trinity is a cutie. She absolutely is. Unbothered quick, exactly. Maya says Trinity is hilarious and a self-proclaimed freak. Yeah, she's like, I'm a freak. Kenzie is giving bitter. Narissa says, I'm telling you, like, girl. LVP saying, sorry. Green Flowers is saying LVP is Kenzie. I like her, but she's doing too much. It's been 3 days. Like, absolutely, say it again. It's only been 3 days. Can everybody just relax, please? Yeah, Jeanette says Zach told her straight and put a pillow in between them in bed. He absolutely did. Thank you for reminding me. He absolutely did. Like, come on. He made it clear. Don't touch this. You don't have permission. There is no consent. Like, no. Like, no. And then she's crying. Like, come on, man. Seriously, but she said it herself. She is basically big mad because this has never happened to her before in her life. She's never been in a situation where a guy she likes hasn't liked her. That's it. So I think the rejection is throwing her through a loop, like, honestly. Yeah. I just think, like, in general, it's so bad that they're running them, like, almost, you know, at the same time concurrently, because the comparison is just a lot. And in general, like, the US is just so much, it's just so much better. Right. So we pick up the episode where the bombshells have just made their choices. Kenzie walks off like she's big mad and she just doesn't want to talk about, she keeps on saying she doesn't want to talk about Zach anymore, but proceeds to talk about him. So okay, cool. Beatriz, she talks to Anaya and she basically explains that, you know, things are so early with Sean. She was just like, I don't think he should really be, you know, he should really be that mad. Like, he should give me the chance to explain and, like, be understanding with her explanation. But I'm just like, okay, cool, but we'll see how that plays out. Do you know what I mean? Gabriel then pulls Beatriz for a chat and he's like holding her hand and stuff, and she's just like, oh, you know, you don't do it this way, like your hand needs to be on top and stuff. And it was just like, okay, cool. Then they go and sit down, then they start making out in front of everybody, and I was just like, oh my god, no one cares about anyone's feelings, no one cares about how this is coming across at all. Gabriel's just like, yeah, she's mine. She's mine. I can't lie. This show has got me feeling for a cop. Like, I just, like, I felt bad for him. I actually felt bad for him, and it's so hard. Like, I don't mess with the police like that. I don't. And I felt bad. I felt bad because that has got to be painful. Like, at this point, he still doesn't know why, or has no inkling why she just went off him, like, real quick, you know? Oh my God. That was, and Gabriel didn't give a caca. He didn't care at all. Yeah. My saying I have to side with Zach, he did nothing wrong. 110%. And this is the thing, how these girls got me siding with the guys. Like, seriously, he did nothing wrong. Yeah, Sam says Kenzie's brain can't compute not being the preference. Exactly. Green Flowers is saying Gabriel is not there for love. He's not. He is there to see how many girls he can sleep with, just horny. He's very active. He's acting like that. I can't lie. He really is. Everything him is very tactile, it's very sexual, he's very, yeah, touchy-feely. Sarah's saying, sorry, he really thought Beatriz was his babe's stepmom. His baby stepmom. This is what I'm saying. He was ready. He really was. Sean went all in. But I think he also isn't used to this either. But, like, because he got absolutely no inclination whatsoever, like, I allow him a little bit, you know? Yeah, Jeanette says Sean is good looking. He is. Sean is fine. He's just, actually, what we read out yesterday, technically, I think he's only been a police officer for a year. So maybe, you know, everyone makes mistakes, right? Like, so, I don't know. Today. But yeah, so we had that happen. So I felt for Sean. Sean was upset. He did chat with Sincere, who basically was saying, Sincere, now with Sincere, yeah, I'm starting to think that Sincere might have some, I don't want to say red pill, maybe red pill adjacent kind of tendencies. I don't know. I don't know, like, because he was hyping Sean a little bit, and I might be wrong, I might be wrong, but I was just like, there's a little bit of something going on there. There really is. Because he was basically saying to him, like, yeah, we wouldn't really have it. Hear her out, but I wouldn't really have it. Like, do you know what I mean? Which is fair, but I just think he's just got a little bit of tendency out there. I'm not too sure. I can't put my finger on it, but there's something there. We see Kayda and Zach. They go to Soul Ties, and you know, Zach is really, really happy. He's really, really smitten with Kayda at the moment, and he was saying like he feels like his experience has now just begun, and he feels like this is day one, which I thought was really cute. They seem really cute together. Kayda is stunning, by the way. Like, she is absolutely gorgeous, and I think them two look good together. I don't know what it is, because I actually prefer Charlie over Zach, but Kayda and Zach look very, very good together. They complement each other in a way. We see Sean and Beatriz finally have a chat. She did explain herself. Now, she was saying that she didn't want to close herself off, yeah? And he said to her, like, didn't you think, like, stepping on the red circle means that the couple is over? And she was just like, no, I didn't think that. I guess I just wanted to have my cake and eat it too. But the way she says it, like, almost so innocently, I was just like, oh my God, has this girl got game? I think Beatrice has game. I think she absolutely has game. Do you know what I mean? Because the way she said that so innocently, like looking up at him, oh my God. She knows what she's doing. She actually knows what she's doing. Sean was basically saying, like, I want someone to stand on green for me. And her thing was just like, you know what? My understanding was that, you know, by standing on red, I just, you know, it just means that I just wanted to explore, like, you know, and because she was saying, like, you know, I didn't get a chance to you know, to talk to you afterwards, you know, because they just whipped us away. So she's basically saying, like, you know, you can't blame me because, you know, like, I just wanted to explore. I was just kind of playing the game, and then he took me away. So that's the vibe I was getting from her. And I was just like, nah, this girl is good. She is so good. And because later on in the episode, yeah, when her and Zach are talking, and she's just like, and Zach is just like, oh, you know, what should I... He didn't even ask her what I should say. Beatrice took over that conversation, and she was just like, this is what you should say. This is what you should say to her. And it starts planning out Zach's apology to Kenzie. And and then the way she was saying, oh, as long as you put in a little bit of this, you put in a little bit of that, you're going to be good. This is what girls want to hear. And I was just like, rah, is he your bro now? Like what? Beatrice has got game. Beatrice has got game. Sarah Destiny says women empowerment over everything. Come on. Hey, KW, how you doing? Oh, seriously. Oh no, honestly, it was actually kind of hilarious. Sarah Kaya says B was gaslighting him like, oh, 110%. Like Sean must have thought, like, what's happening here? He must have thought, if his cop brain was switched on, he must have thought, no, I'm losing control. Like, what's happening here? What's going on? Maya says Beatrice was giving F-girl vibes. Like, absolutely. The way she was coaching Zach to get out of his sticky situation, love that for her. Like, honestly, like, she is definitely one to watch, and I want her to stay in for as long as possible. Because yeah. I haven't seen I don't think I've seen a contestant like this before. I don't think so. I really don't know. Not in the women's form. No. She's definitely entertaining for sure. So then Kayda, she meets all the girls. Kenzie and her have a little moment, and she basically says, like, yeah, definitely no hard feelings and everything like that. But you can just tell that Kenzie is a bit better, you know. Bryce and Trinity. So Bryce and Trinity didn't get picked, yeah. So now they're automatically back together. And they're in this kind of flirty friendship couple, basically. But I don't even mind at this moment in time. Whatever it takes to keep Trinity in, is I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Some people were saying that this is giving Austin and Shelley, and yeah, I can see that. But I think it's just a bit more upfront. Like because of the game, they know that as soon as someone else comes in, they're on it. Like, I think it gives more. Whereas I think with Austin and Shelley, there was a lot of like, oh, we're just taking it slow. We're just exploring. They weren't exploring 9. They really weren't. That was never going to happen, you know? So yeah, so I think they might become best buddies. Let's see. Then we had like Kenzie and Sean. They chat about how they feel. And Kenzie was saying, like, you know, them kissing in front of us, she didn't really like that. And she was saying, I wish he was up. She was saying about Zach that she wishes he was up front with her. Like, and I'm just like, what do you mean? Like, upfront about what? Like, he told you you're not my type. As I was reminded, he put the pillow between you. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Then she was just like, oh, she doesn't like how it was handled. Again, what do you mean? What else could he do? What else could he do? He was saying he had to play the game. He played it for himself. You know, do you know what I mean? He was swept away. He's literally just come back. What do you want him to do? So I just thought, like, honestly, you're doing way too much at this point in time. So they're chatting about a lot of wait, that wasn't, oh, was that later? Maybe that was later. So then she was like, I don't want to talk about this anymore. And then her and Sean basically start chatting about dragons, which I was just like, that sounds like a bit of me, because I love a dragon. I can't lie, I do. But then she was just like, yeah, the other day I asked I asked my mum if dragons are real. Like, what? Mind you, this girl has just graduated to be a nurse. Kenzie is hilarious. She is really hilarious. And then I feel like in that conversation, you can see Sean start to move to Kenzie a bit more, because I feel like Kenzie is giving, if anyone can take me, this is what she's giving. And Sean's just like, I need to stay in this villa. So he starts moving to Kenzie a little bit, which is a bit suspect anyway, because the last time I checked, I thought he said that he was interested in talking to Anaya and Trinity as well. Do you know what I mean? He makes her breakfast. He makes Kenzie breakfast. And when he gives her the breakfast, he was lipsing her down. Like, are you okay, Sean? Like, it just moved so quickly. It moved so quickly. Wait. Did I even forget? When they were talking, when Kenzie and Sean was talking, I think Zach came up and wanted to talk to Kenzie, and Kenzie was like, no. What do you mean, no? I mean, she's allowed to say no. Let me get that right. She's allowed to say no, of course. But I thought, like, girl, come on. Like, you already know what time of day it is. Like, you already know. Why are you saying no in this moment? I didn't get it. Yeah, I thought that was mighty strange. What was she even saying? Exactly. Ronka said, Trinity handled that conversation well. There was no awkwardness after being rejected by the bombshells. Yes, she absolutely did. And I think I really like her bubbliness. Like, she's just like a sweet girl. She's just a sweet girl. Yeah, I really like it. I've got a lot of time for Trinity, I think. So when so then the next day now, obviously after we had that breakfast in the morning, Sean and Kenzie have just taken their I don't even know what to call it, their friendship now to the next level, because they're lipsing down, okay, cool, in front of everybody. It's just like, it's almost like they had a little pact, like, oh, let's just make our exes jealous. Like, this is childish. That's what I thought. This is very childish. Then we see Sincere. He pulls Kayda for a chat, which to me just seemed like it was out of nowhere. So the previous episode where Mel, I'm going to call her Mel now, Mel was questioning Sincere I thought she was doing too much. I thought she was acting a bit insecure kind of thing, but maybe she could sense it. Maybe her spider senses was just like, let me ask a couple questions because I'm not sure about this guy. Because Sincere, out of freaking nowhere, he pulls Kayda for a chat. Kenzie and Mel did walk past, but I don't think she properly reacted. No, she did react at that time. She was getting a bit insecure, and she was just like, oh, her fear is that he is going to get sick of her. And she was saying that this happened in the past. Like, a guy will be head over heels into her, and then sooner or later they will just go cold and just get sick of her, basically. And it's like she's in that cycle and she hasn't been able to get out of it successfully. So she's seeing it play out again here. To me, this was just like Sincere pulling out of nowhere. Well, was it out of nowhere? Because he did say that, he was saying that she reminded him of Mel anyway, kind of thing. So I think that's his type. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. But then he was in the in the confessional comparing the girls to fish. And I honestly don't know what he was fully saying, but he was just like, oh, if you get one fish and then you catch another fish, what then, bro? Like, you have two fishes. Like, what are you doing? What's he saying? I don't fully understand what he was trying to say. Maybe went over my head, but I was just like, why are you comparing girls to fishes? Like, I don't like it. They're not fish. What an analogy. I don't know. But I think he was trying to say, like, keep your options open. I'm just trying to keep your options open. He was just trying to keep his options open. However, I think it would have been nice if he gave if he gave Mel the heads up. He should have given her the heads up to say, like, look, we're in a good place, but I still am going to get to know other people in the villa, which includes Kayda. And I think that would have been fair, but he didn't do that. And I think communication goes a long way in these villas and in these villa relationships. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Yes, I said her insecurities were showing, unfortunately. Yeah, I think so. And I do get it. And it is valid at the end of the day, but it's like how you manage it, right? Do you know what I mean? Because if that's happened to you over and over again, of course, it's like, it's not this extreme, but it's like having PTSD. If the symptoms are showing, like the scenario is showing, you're going to go back into that mode again. So I get it. Yeah, past trauma bubbling up, exactly. Oh, Maya, sorry, thank you so much. Maya said, no, Kenzie kissed Sean. He only brought up the breakfast. Oh my God, I didn't even know. I thought he kissed her. So that's what I'm saying. Kenzie doing the most. She's doing the most. Hey, Abbas, how you doing? Hope you're good. Maya said, I wonder if scenes have been edited out because some scenes didn't make a lot of sense. Very, very true. Very, very true. Because I think there was probably more to that Sean Kenzie situation as well, because it just seemed so left. It really did. So then we see Beatriz talk to Zach, and we talked about that already. Oh, actually, there's a video. Let me play the video of her giving him some advice on how to apologize to Kenzie, how Zach should apologize to Kenzie. Video here.
It's always, your feelings are valid.
Yeah.
That was not my intention. How are you feeling?
I love how you're a girl and you know the cheat codes, like you know what works.
Yeah.
For a guy, what to say.
Yeah. I think it's like just about being like open and honest and like kind of messy as.
We're in the villa now, mate.
Girls, it's always, your feelings are.
We're in the villa now, mate. This is the thing. I think she gave him a whole script. She gave him a whole goddamn script. She really did. And he was just like, oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. Like, I was even thinking, this ain't Love Island Games, you know. You don't have to create allies like this. But okay, cool. Yeah, that was classic. I think she's gonna go down in history. I think Beatrice, if this is what she's on, because mind you, she stepped forward, and mind you, what she does so far, she stepped forward, yeah, and what do you call it? Got picked by bombshell. She's basically kind of gaslit Sean into basically saying it's not my fault. And now she's coaching Zach on how to apologize to Kenzie. Yeah, I think I like Beatrice. I think I like her. I do. I think I like her a lot. Seriously. So as we saw there, we saw Gabriel pull Kenzie for a chat. And she starts talking about, yeah, I'm learning Italian. And then he was just like, yeah, let me hear some. Then she's talking about, hola, como te llamas? Like, what? Girl, that's Spanish. I can't even speak anymore. But that is Spanish. Oh my God. Like, no. But I think her head was so spun that this guy is talking to her and like really into her that she just like getting her words muddled up. She didn't know what she was saying. And yeah, she was flirting with him hard. She didn't need to flirt that hard, to be fair, because Gabriel is probably going to put it on her anyway. But she was talking about, oh, you know, she loves his accent, that it really turns her on. Like, girl, like, talk about laying it on thick. Like, do you speak, you know, if you spoke to me like that in bed, like, girl, oh, it's a lot. It was a lot. She needed to reduce it. She really did, like, turn it down. It really doesn't have to be that deep. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, she was doing the most, in my opinion. Let me just check comments as well. Maya's calling Beatriz a female player. Yeah. Oh, did she? Wait, Sarah Kai, did she say she was learning Italian and Spanish? Oh, I didn't hear that. Okay, cool. Thank you. That's good. Because to be fair, I watched this on speed. I had to watch it on speed because I was just running. Oh my God, this morning was just such a nightmare. But anyway, but yeah, it sounded like she said, like, I'm learning Spanish, and then she started speaking Italian. And and the way he responded, he was just like, oh, that's Spanish. So yeah. Maya said, I think Beatrice might have a little tiff with Kenzie soon because of the way she's moving with Gabriel. Yes, I think so too. And I think, like, again, just common courtesy. Like, if you're moving to the guy that I'm currently with, say something, give me a little heads up. Like, you know, mind you, to be fair, in that moment there, Gabriel did pull Kenzie from the kitchen to wherever they sat, like, for the chat. So it was like a kind of natural progression of that conversation. But she could have held it down a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Because if that conversation comes up in movie, like, you know, she's going to be like, sorry, I'm not a mean person, all of that kind of stuff, you know. She should at least have a conversation now with Beatrice to say, like, okay, we had a conversation and it was flirty. I just think that would be, like, normal. You know, that's the best way. Like, respect everybody. Do you know what I mean? I think so. Oh, Sav said, I'm not warming fully to Beatrice just yet. Really? Okay, cool. Why? Let me know. She might be a villain, though, to be fair. You know I love a villain. She might be a villain. So I'm not surprised. Seriously. So then we had Trinity. No, it was Bryce and Zach first of all sitting down talking, and then Trinity comes over, sits on Bryce's lap, and then they're chatting, and I think they were trying to advise Zach to, like, when is the best time to talk to Kenzie. Kenzie walks past Zach, and they were like, do it now. And Zach asks her to talk, and she says no again. I don't know about that. Like, I was just like, Kenzie, is it really that deep? Like, is it really, really that deep? No one's begging you, Like, Zach's not trying to get with you. Do you know what I mean? He ain't cheated on you. Like, what's going on? As someone earlier said, he has done absolutely nothing wrong. He really hasn't. I think, like, this second no was bordering, this is disrespectful to me. I found that this disrespectful. Like, you can at least talk to the guy. Like, I can get it, first of all, when it's like the shock of everything's happened, you can be in your feelings, like 100%. But it's, you're all kissing up other people. So what's the issue? Just talk to him. Just talk to him, man. Seriously, it's not going to be bad. It really isn't going to be bad, but her ego is bruised so bad. She can't even have a little like make-up conversation. Like, I didn't like that. I thought that was poor form from Kenzie. I really did. But yeah, and then the guys, they started talking about, I think it was Trinity that was saying like, okay, cool. What else can you do? You can't be kissing ass. Like, I don't kiss anybody's ass. And then Bryce makes a joke about, oh, well, I do, or something like that. And then Zach is like, oh, are you an eater? What? Just talking about then Bryce and Zach just talk about them being eaters. Okay, cool. This show is just pure titillation. That's what this is. This is just pure titillation. I was just like, oh my God, are they really talking about it? Because I think even yesterday someone was talking about, it's a family show. It's not a family show. It's not. This version, the US is definitely not a family show. It's not. It is 100% for adults. Seriously. Oh, first look, it's out. Oh my God. Okay, great. We will get to that. We will definitely get to that. Okay, cool. So that happened. Then we see Anaya Anaya was telling Mel that Sincere pulled Kayda for a chat. Yeah. And Kayda, Mel's face. Is that right? Anaya tells Mel that Sincere was putting Kayda. Yes, exactly. Mel's face just immediately dropped. She looked like shocked. She looked really immediately upset. She just genuinely thinks that he's going to get sick of her. And I kind of felt for her a little bit, but I was just like, baby girl, like if you are this in your emotions, then I don't think these kind of shows are for you. Like, I just thought, nah, this is, I felt for her, but no. Ooh, whose birthday was it? Abino, was your birthday? Oh, happy birthday. I didn't know. Happy birthday, man. I hope you had a good one. I hope you get it. Let us know what you done for your birthday. So this is, what do you call it? These guys.
So used to guys, like when they first meet me, they're so infatuated with me. Like they're like this bubbly girl, like she's so fun, it's all this energy, like they love it, and then they just get sick of me. Like
I can never see anyone being sick of you. You're so sweet.
No, but that's like a thing that I always deal with. It's like
don't cry, because I fucking cry. You do not need to cry.
I just feel like people get sick of me.
No. Don't cry, no. You're too beautiful.
I'm just like so used to.
Oh, bless. Anaya's really trying to, comfort her there and stuff and everything, and trying to, help her, because she's emotional. She's trying to give her some support. She's really, really emotional. So I hear that, but I really worry about the girls that are like super emotional like this, because it's going to be one thing after another. Do you know what I mean? It can be very taxing on your mental health if these things are triggering them towards you. Do you know what I mean? So I felt for her, but I was just like, oh God, we're going to see this again. Yeah, then they play this game. The game that they play basically is that a statement or a fact is read, and you have to match the person to the statement. And when you guess who the person is, you push that person into the pool. And which I thought this is brilliant. I absolutely love this. I thought this was great, and very, very, very fun to watch. And then after that, then it's like revealed who the actual person was. And in this game, a lot of things came out in the wash. Again, like, people be talking out their business. There's some things that people are saying that if it had happened to me, I'm taking it to the grave. I'm not saying anything. So, like, for example, Zach has apparently forgotten the name of a person who he was hooking up with. While they were hooking up, he's forgot their name. Gabriel has slept with a 52-year-old. I can't lie, I wasn't too mad at that one, to be fair. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're getting mature in that. Like, good on you. 52-year-olds need love too. Do you know what I mean? They need some loving too. And Gabriel was absolutely willing. What do you call it? Sean has broken up with someone and slept with someone else in the same day. Now Trinity. Nothing could prepare me for Trinity. Trinity's one, which they didn't get correctly, by the way. They thought it was Kenzie, which is kind of out of order, to be fair. But anyway, her one was that she gave her boyfriend head while her mother was driving the car. Sorry, what? So you're in the back of the car, yeah? You're passenger. You're passengers. You and your boyfriend are passengers. Your mum is driving. What side of the road are they on? Are they on this side? Maybe it's this side. Your mum is driving, and you think this is a great time for you to be getting busy, be giving some brain. Like, what? No. I was not prepared. That's gross. That's gross. That's something I can honestly 100% that I've never done that. Never done that. Would never do that. That is crazy as far as I'm concerned. She called herself a freak. That is beyond freaky to me. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I would even call that irresponsible. Why would you do that? And now the world knows, yeah? Your mum knows. Seriously. Because I think it was even Mel in the confessional. She was just like, what was there music playing? Did your mum hear anything? Were there any sounds? Like, what? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? No, this is not okay. This is not okay. I just thought, like, oh God, this is a lot. And then I think it was it Zach? Zach was like, no, you got to explain yourself. And she was just like, oh, daylight saving time. Girl, what? What are you talking about? No, she's hilarious. She's actually hilarious. I was not ready. I wasn't ready at all. That is wild. That's just absolutely wild. What do people say? Oh my God. Yeah, it's just nasty. Sarah says it's just nasty, honestly. And also says you couldn't beat that information out of me. Like, not in a million years. Not in a million years. There's no way. And you could imagine in her interview or whatever, because I know they probably do several rounds. The producer or whoever is her talent handler was just like, oh my God, put this to the top of the list. Put her at the top of the pile. She needs to be in. Like, seriously. Because if you're going to tell me that, you'll do anything. Like, seriously. Wow. Unexpected. Very, very unexpected. And I know, yeah, the hyena fans out there, the hyenas, I call them, the ones that go too far, that are in, the Love Island viewing universe, yeah, the ones that go too fast, I know they're going to hound her mother about this, and they need to stop. They need to stop doing that. Don't do it. If you're thinking about it, don't do it. Leave her mother alone, because I trust you. I trust you to go and do a madness. But yeah, so that she did that. What do you call it? Then it was, what was it? Yes. Oh, Mel was the one who ghosted a boy after he brought her an engagement ring. So off the bat, you might think, oh, that's a bit serious. But then she explains the story. She says she was in high school. She said that this guy was trying to pursue her. And she was saying, like, look, I'm waiting till marriage. And he basically produced this engagement ring based on that, right? Do you know what I mean? Because she didn't want to smash him anyway. She wasn't trying to sleep with him. She didn't want to. She used that as an excuse to get out of it, right? Do you know what I mean? Because she didn't want to smash. And so then she had to ghost him. He's Sincere in the confessionals. He was just like, well, she still ghosted someone. Brother, did you not hear what she said? Basically, this guy that she that was chasing her wouldn't take no for an answer. Yeah, she says she's not interested. Then she's saying that she's not that she's waiting to have she doesn't want to have sex before marriage. And then he goes and buys an engagement ring. Take the hint. Take the hint. Do you know what I mean? So of course she's gonna ghost him. Like, what else can she do after that point? What else can she do? So no. No, Sincere. This is what I'm saying. Like, I didn't like that from him. I'm just like, you're giving a little bit of red pillish, man. You're giving a little bit incelish. It's a bit incely. I don't like it. Yeah, or maybe it's just comprehension. I don't know. I really don't know. Bryce was the one who dated someone because he wanted to get with a friend, which is insane. So there's two friends. I don't like you, but because you're interested, I'm going to date you just to get to your friend who I really want to date. And he ended up dating that person. So he broke up with the first one and ended up dating the second one, like for 2 years, he said. But that's like, oh, that's horrible. There must be other ways, man. There must be other ways. That's weird. That's really, really weird. And then Sincere was the last one. And his one was that he was texting while he was in a relationship. He was texting someone else while he was in a relationship. And if you could see Mel's face, Mel looked vexed. She was so angry. She looked like she was the girlfriend and he had just admitted that he was texting someone else. Like, girl, like, you literally, we're 3 days in. She was fuming. She was absolutely fuming. It was like everything that she had been thinking that going on inside her head had just been confirmed in that moment. And then she started calling him a cheater. And it's just like, it was, or she's like kind of like cheating behavior. And I was just like, oh, this is a bit much. This is a bit of a leap. It's a little bit of a stretch. Man. She literally starts spiraling because in the confessional, she starts saying things like, you know, if he cheats on me, I'll cheat right back. I'll be cheating right back. Like, girl, calm down. Take a breath, breathe, woo-sa. Like, just let's calm down. Like, no one's cheating on anyone here. Like, you just got to know, you just understand who he is, like, you know. And then she asks Kayda in front of everybody, oh, what was your conversation like? And she even does this hand motion, like it was very dismissive. I didn't like that. Do you know what I mean? And Kayda's just saying, like, look, like, it really weren't anything. It was like even the conversation was actually like disjointed. You know, and she was just like, what, on your part? And she's like, yeah. It wasn't anything to get excited about at all, you know. But she literally had an attitude. She caught an attitude. She had an attitude from the morning, to be fair. Do you know what I mean? But it definitely got worse after the game. And it got even worse after talking to Kayda as well in front of all the girls. Sincere is talking to KC and he's basically saying, look, I think this girl has got trust issues. She's got trust issues and she's trying to go into, like, I think Casey was saying, it's like she's trying to go too hard too quickly. And I think that is fair, right? It's not good. And I think, what's her name? Kayda said this too. You can't really put all your eggs in one basket right now. I think she was saying that about Ken, maybe about someone else. No, it was about that situation. Yes, you can't put all your eggs in one basket. One basket right now. Do you know what I mean? So then, Sincere pulls Mel for a chat and, you know, he kind of is explaining himself. However, he's not being really true, like 100% truthful with what he was doing, because he was just like, oh, it wasn't really like I was exploring things. What I was doing was just chatting. It was just a casual chat. Do you know what I mean? He 110% was trying to explore things. He 100% was, because the sentiment of what he was saying was very different when he was talking to Casey. Do you know what I mean? And then Mel was just like, when you pulled her, what's her name again? And he's like, Kayda. He's like, oh, she's like, Katie. Like, come on. You know her name. This is not about Kate. I can't even remember that. Kate. It's not about Kayda. It's not about her. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, why are you taking out on her? Like, you just want to be mad. It's got nothing to do with her. Like, not you just want to be mad. Your insecurities are rising to the surface right now. It's got nothing to do with it. Like, seriously, at all. Yeah, I didn't like that. I just thought it was unnecessary, to be fair. And then Sincere is just like, because she was like, because her trailer 4, her mindset was like, you chatting to Kayda is basically saying you don't want to be in a couple with me anymore. And he's just like, what are you talking about? That's not what it is. Like, I'm just chatting to her, which is what Love Island is. Like, especially week 1. Come on, like, can everybody just calm down? No one's looked off right now. That's not what this is. And Sincere is just like, look, we have the strongest connection here. Like, what are you worried about? That was kind of a little bit, he's playing her a little bit there, but he is also telling the truth, I think. Like, him, Mel and Sincere and Casey and Anaya seem to be the strongest couples right now. Like, they legit seem to be. And although it's just been a day, Kayda and Zach, I think they're doing pretty well so far as well. And Mel was just like, her response to him saying we have the strongest connection here, her response was, do we? Like, are we the strongest connection here? Like, and he gets a bit annoyed at that response. He didn't like that response from her, and I can't lie, I don't blame him in that moment, but I just don't think his approach is the best approach in terms of how to deal with someone who is anxious or dealing with those types of insecurities, right? Had he had mentioned beforehand, he would have more of a leg to stand on, in my opinion.
I will forever die on the hill that we are the strongest connection in here.
Are we?
And
There's
again,
connections forming, so anybody can be strong. It's not a competition who's stronger. I don't think I'm...
It was never a competition. Again, like, this is what be throwing me. So I literally just told you how I felt right then and there. I said, we are the strongest connection here. You said, are we?
Yeah, she's not. She's doubting everything. It's like what she's saying is it's like what she wants is like, if you're with me, you can't see anybody else. You can't entertain anybody else, which was very much how Huda was. Unfortunately, this is it. And Huda, she fooled people in the beginning, but then we saw like, nah, you're a nasty person. I don't think that Mel is necessarily nasty. I don't know. She's not giving me that at the moment, but like we're seeing the patterns again. We're on day 3, mind you. Like, I get it, like, you're vibing and it's cool and everything like that, but you're not in a relationship. You're absolutely not. You're just barely in a couple, You just got there. So it was just a lot. That was just a lot. It really was. It really, really was. Sarah Kaya said she said he tried to sleep with her by buying a ring. Yeah, and Sincere saw that as a red flag. Yeah, exactly. I just think that's strange on Sincere's part, really. Mind you, Sincere chose checking your partner's phone regularly. Yes, he did. This is what I'm saying. There's clues, you know. There's clues. I don't know about this guy right now. I really don't know. So Kai says she's spiraling. She'll be crying tomorrow. I mean, she already cried that day. Do you know what I mean? She already cried. So I think she will be. I think she will continue to cry. She will continue to cry. Unfortunately, Holy saying anxious attachment showing up. Yeah, you can see that. But there needs to be like, I feel like welfare needs to like. I hope they are coaching people to like how they deal with someone who has anxious attachment, you know, in a way that is obviously not compromising themselves in any sort of way, but that is also like, you know, with tact and care and leading with love, you know. Yeah. Holy is saying Huda never fooled me because I have ADHD and an inauthentic radar. I love that. I love that combo. Seriously. Honestly. As I always say, justice for Jeremiah, man. Seriously. They done him dirty so bad. Oh my God. But yeah, so that was the episode. Like, I thought it was a really good episode. We're seeing like relationships form. We're seeing like some cracks in, you know, the group itself. We need to see what's going to happen with Beatriz and Kenzie, whether they're going to have a conversation, whether even Sean and Sincere, are they going to clash with each other? Let's see, because Sincere ain't letting up. And if Sincere is after, you know, coupled up with Beatriz, but then going for Mackenzie as well, who is also now kind of linked to Sean, like, let's see where that goes. I want to see also if Sean is going to follow up on his word, or maybe it's just not making the edit. Whether Sean is going to move to Anaya and Trinity as well. Let's see if that happens. Hey, Erin, how you doing? I hope you're good. Yes. I'm doing 2 separate lives. I'm going to do one for UK at 12:30 and then one for USA at 1:30 p.m. UK times, obviously, kind of thing. So, yeah. Sarah Kaya is saying, I kind of want to see Anaya and Sean. Yeah, a lot of people do. But then I feel for Casey, man. I like Casey. He's a sweetheart. He's really, really giving sweetheart at the moment. Do you know what I mean? So that's nice. Let me just let me do that. Let me just find First Look real quick, and let's watch this together. 1 second. Oh, pause. Hold on 1 sec. But yeah, this is week 1. We've got so much time to go. Like, these people that they even calling friends might not even be their friend next week, you know? Okay, cool. That up. This is UK Love Island First Look for episode, what would that be? 5. Yeah.
Sponsored by Nescafe Espresso Concentrated.
What would you do if I chose you tonight? Would you be happy?
Yeah, I would be happy with that.
Am I putting it on then?
Yeah, you
Too
are.
much?
No.
Do you think we look good together?
I'm pretty sure my daddy Mark would be very happy.
Daddy Mark, if you're watching, please approve. Punjabi boy, give us the approval.
Can I have a job? All right. Yeah. What's with all the lippy on it?
Oh, my bad, Dad.
Fuck it, hell no.
Yeah.
You can get some off her and then get the rest off me later.
I'd rather get it off you now.
So have you had a kiss with anyone outside of a challenge?
No. Maybe you'd be the first.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
Can all islanders gather around the fire pit immediately?
It's been great, obviously, getting to know everyone. This person, I feel like I've had the best connection with.
and I'm looking forward to seeing where things could go. So the girl that I'd like to couple up with is...
See what I'm saying? This is it is crazy for them to not. If he doesn't pick Ellie, that's crazy. That's crazy. Regardless of whether he wants to get to know Jasmine, if he doesn't pick Ellie, that is wild. Ellie can't go home this quickly. I don't think so. I really don't think so. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let's see. Casey is seeing season tickets to basketball games on Norfolk. Oh God. Erin said, I don't know what it is about Cavan. I just don't like him. Samraj better not go. Yeah, same. I don't want him to go. Cavan, I don't mind Cavan. I don't mind him at the moment. I think I dislike Aiden. If I was going to pick a brother, I would pick Cavan. I think he's better looking. I think he's coming across better at the moment. Do you know what I mean? Aiden is just, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Aiden just looks like the type of guy that you'll be like, oh, wash the plates, and he'll do them rubbish. So he's not asked again. Like, he just seems like that type of guy. Do you know what I mean? Sarah Kaya said, problem is I'm not attracted to anyone. They can all go home and we can start over. I mean, there is that. There is that too. There is that, honestly. Well, we'll see what happens tonight. We'll see. We'll see. How are you guys? Okay, so we're like 4 days in with Love Island UK. Has anyone else been watching the debrief? Like, because the thing is, I'm watching it by default because as I'm doing my notes, it's on in the background. So I am watching it by default. And I think that it is getting slightly better. It is getting better. I cannot stand their outfits though. They can't dress for shit. Like, they absolutely can't. None of them, actually. Not consistently. No. It's bad. It's bad. Yaz's outfit yesterday was horrendous. I just don't even know. Do they do pictures of them? I don't think they do. Let me see if there is real quick. But I don't think there is. No, not like a thingy picture. But yeah, just awful. Saf is saying, yeah, still not sure about the debrief. I just think it's just like, you know what's missing as well? I think it's like the fact it would be better if it was live. It would be better if it was live and there was interaction with the audience. I think it's missing that. Because, and also as well, because like the format of it, it's almost giving TV when they're trying to be like a vodcast, like a podcast. Like, do you know what I mean? But it's like, even like the links to the break almost, it's just like, no, like it's just too forced. Too forced. And because and also as well, there's an aspect of, you know, it being too perfect in terms of like hitting all the points as well without no hesitations, without no muddling up, without no nothing. It just doesn't feel real. There's something that's just feels a bit inauthentic there, you know? And I don't know, there's just a different energy that's needed, I think. Erin said, I have not seen one debrief. I love the big three, but this wasn't the move. Please try and watch one and let me know what you think. Yeah, I'll be interested in knowing your opinion on that, to be fair. Sarah Kaya said she might be gone, but one thing about India, she always looked good, like 110%. And I thought I liked India on that. I really liked India on the show. I thought it was a really, she done an excellent job, and it was a good home for her. It was a good home for her to learn her craft and grow. Like, I think I've said that before. And she always looked stunning. Like, yeah, absolutely. And I'm just like, how can she get it right every single week or every single day even? Do you know what I mean? And like, you guys are just flopping, man. Flopping big time. Flopping big time. But yeah. Okay, guys. I think I'm going to wrap things up there. Make sure you like this live. I'd really appreciate that, and share this with like-minded people. I'm going to be doing this every day, Monday to Friday. So from 12:30 we'll do UK, and then from 1:30 we'll do USA. As well. So like, yeah, I think it's been a decent week so far. US has had a very, very strong start. I feel like UK, a bit of a slow start, but this last episode was a good twist. It was a healthy, good, although batshit crazy twist. Like, seriously, that's what it is. But I'll be back, and that's week one down. Week one down. 8 more weeks to go for UK, or 7 more weeks, I should even say. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Really have a good one. Guys, members, I will see you in the Discord. And yeah, if you want to join the membership, link is in the description box, and then yeah, you'll see us chatting away on Discord as the episode is going live. Okay, guys, have a good one. I'll speak to you later. Bye. Bye. Wait, where's the button? See you later, guys. Bye.